Hello lovelies, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the day that I go ahead and review these two Jesse's Girl palettes. Like I said in my haul, these are part of the Backstage collection. This one is the Natural Nudes and this one is the Sounds of the City. So I'm going to go ahead and do a look today. I think I'm mainly going to be using this one because it's more springtime and warm tone appropriate, and this one I feel like will be for a night out on the town. And so I think that today we're going to go ahead and use this one, but I will be swatching both of them. We're going to look at the consistency, the blendability, the pigmentation, and kind of go through how they wear. So yep, let's go ahead and just get started. Alright, so before I swatch these, I'm going to go ahead and do my eye makeup. I'm going to be going into the Natural Nudes collection, and I'm going to be going ahead and taking this color right here. This is a nice taupey type of color with a nice warm undertone, and I'm going to be taking that on the Morphe M433. And I'm just going to do windshield wiper motions as well as circular motions more on the outside. So this is blending really nicely. The pigmentation is obviously there. You look at one eye compared to the other, and I am really liking this. I'm actually going to zoom you guys in just a little bit closer. The one thing I wish this palette did have is a mirror, but you know, my handheld mirror will do just fine. So I know that people think that it's super weird that I mainly do my eyeshadow, at least my crease colors, with my eyes open. But I like have to do it. I don't know why. I have to have my eye open. It's like I have to see the finished product before it's finished. And if I close my eye, I don't feel like I can really see what it's looking like on my eye. So it's not really looking patchy, but I am noticing that right in this little area, it is grabbing a little bit more, almost like at each other, the like particles of eyeshadow. Oh, also to prime my lips, today I am using the Pout and Tease from Wet n Wild that I showed in my haul. I really like the gel formula. It is very moisturizing. I don't know that I would use this all of the time because they are very pigmented. A lot more pigmented than when I swatch them on my hand. So when I put them on my lips, especially this purple one right here in Love, they are very bright. So if it's like a no makeup day, maybe you would like the pink one. This one's in Tease, and maybe they have a clear one that could work very well too. So maybe one of those might be good for a no makeup day. But a lip balm for the daily is kind of, I don't know that I would reach for these all that often. So I'm really trying to figure out what this is right here. I think maybe I had extra product on here. Maybe I didn't clean my brush well enough and it got off, because this eye is blending incredibly. I mean, it is like buttery smooth and the pigmentation is amazing. And this eye is the same thing, but there's like this little patch of darkness right here. Okay, so because this one is performing so well, we're gonna go ahead and say that this little dark patch right here is not part of the eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm going to take another blending brush and I'm going to go ahead and dip into this one right here. It's kind of the same color, just a little bit deeper, a little bit more red toned brown. And I'm still going to focus this one in the same crease area, just a little bit below. I'm not going to go quite as high as I did with that first transition shade. You guys, I'm seriously blown away that this palette is only $5.99. The pigmentation on these are just phenomenal, and when I'm looking in the viewfinder, in my mirror, wherever it is, I'm like, am I seeing this right? How blown out and just smooth these blend. You really need to go and get your hands on these. I'm already telling you, I was gonna do check-ins today, but I already know that these are gonna be amazing, and I don't think I'm gonna need check-ins. I might insert like a final photo of the day if it's worn off, or I'll just update you in the comments, or I will put an update in the description below and let you guys know how this wore, because these are so pigmented and so buttery. I am loving them. I'm going to take a little bit more of that and try and deepen up the crease even more. So I'm actually going to take this shade right here. I'm going to put that on my brow bone just to see really how pigmented it is. That gives off quite a bit of pigment. That is a pretty pigmented cream color. Alright, so also for this look, I really want to incorporate these two shadows right here. Oh, P.S. I was going to paint my nails. No, I did paint my nails. And I used this that I had in my haul. This is the Georgia Peach color by Salon Perfect. It was so watery and streaky, and after like the third coat I just gave up because it wasn't pigmented, it wasn't showing up. I've wanted that color for so long and I finally got it and I was so disappointed. So I'm a little bummed, and my nails are still blank and probably still have Georgia Peach on them. So I couldn't find my flat shader brush, so I'm just going to go ahead and take my Anastasia Beverly Hills little brush that came with my Renaissance palette. I really actually like this end for applying shimmer shadows. I'm going to spritz it with this Physicians Formula Insta Ready setting spray that I just got. And oh, this mist is so big, like it disperses huge. Alright, and I'm going to pick up this darker shade right here. It is so smooth when you put your brush in it. Oh, I'm so obsessed. And we're just going to apply this to the outer portion, like outer 3/4 of the eye. That did nothing. There we go. This is so pretty. Oh, I love it. There is a little bit of fallout, but it's not bad. I'm going to keep using my fingertip to apply this. I'm just going to blend out the edges so that they are all combined. And really, this goes on so smoothly that I don't think it's really necessary to blend out the edges, but I like to be a little high maintenance like that. Okay, so for this next color, I really do want to wet the brush and get some high pigmentation on this frosty color, so I'm going to go and find my shader brush. Tell me how my eyeshadow looks.
Oh, yeah, it looks great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks cool.
How much do you think this palette is?
$5.
Alright, you're supposed to like think that it's so much more. That is so not fair.
Oh. How much was it really?
$6. $6. So this is my husband, Kason. I love him very, very much.
Hi, guys.
He is the one who tells me how good or bad my makeup looks. Huh.
Yes.
Very honest.
I don't know any difference, so it always looks good.
So this one does look good though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. Alright, so I do like the mascara in the sense that it separates my eyelashes, it gives them pretty good length, But like all mascaras that are not waterproof, they make my lashes just, it's like curling your hair and then putting something wet on it. It's gonna drag it down. It's not gonna hold a curl. So my curled lashes are now beautiful and straight, so you can't really tell. So I'm gonna try to curl them. Maybe that looks a little better. I doubt it'll stay though. It never does. Alright, now I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyeliner brush that I just got. Alright, so now I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyeliner brush that I just got last week or the week before, and it was in my haul. So I'm going to take this and take the two shades that I used initially, these two right here, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. I'm going to be honest, not on a daily basis do I put anything on my lower lash line. Like, I never wear mascara on my lower lash line, hardly ever. For me, I feel like it makes my eyes look smaller instead of bigger, and I already have big eyes, so I don't need them to look bigger, but I don't want them to look smaller either. Oh my gosh, this does not have a mirror, and I have a mirror on this side and my monitor on this side, and this is just not working. I don't feel like this brush is letting a lot of product get onto my lashes. There we go. So I'm going to leave my eyes like this. I'm not feeling like putting any mascara on my lower lash line. I won't do it very often, and today, especially for like a fresh spring look, I'm not feeling like I'm going to want that. Alright guys, so this is the completed eye look with this eyeshadow palette right here. Overall, I think that you guys know I am loving these colors. So now we're going to go ahead and do some swatches. I really want you guys to be able to see the pigmentation on these, how gorgeous they are. I think that it's very important, no matter the price point, that you are looking at blendability, you're looking at pigmentation, the consistency, do they have a lot of kickback? You're looking at all of these factors to know if it's a good eyeshadow. Because no matter if it's a 99-cent eyeshadow, single eyeshadow, or a $15, $20 single eyeshadow, you're still going to want them to perform relatively the same. You know that there's going to be some differences in quality oftentimes, but they should still perform on your eyes and give you the color that they are showing and give you the pigment that you are looking for. Overall, they should be a good eyeshadow for you to use. And sometimes you find those $20 single eyeshadows or palettes that really do not perform as well as they should for the price point. And then sometimes you find something like this where it is $5.99 and it performs absolutely amazing. I mean, I just still can't get over, like, sorry, that's probably really hard to see, but the pigmentation on these and the feel of them is just absolutely gorgeous and stunning. And I am still just absolutely blown away that this whole palette for 13 grams, this is a steal of a deal. So that is my overall thoughts, especially this one where I have actually put it on my eyes. This Backstage collection is really a nice one. I want to go out and try some more of their products and see if they have the same type of quality. $5.99 for this much product and this quality of product is absolutely out of this world. I think it is so amazing that brands will come out and do stuff like that. They spend a lot of time on formula, any brand does, and when they come out with something so affordable that anyone can get, that is so stunning to me. I am just blown away. So thank you, Jessie's Girl. I think that these are amazing. Alright, so now for the swatches. This first color is a very frosty pink type of color. The next one is more of a mauve shimmer, and I think it is absolutely stunning. The next one is more of a copper, nice warm toned shimmer. These are like just stunning pigments. The next one is more of a gray toned type of purpley color. It's also very buttery, soft to the touch, and I absolutely love it. Next we have this more gray toned color. It seems to have tiny little flecks of shimmer, nothing very intense. It's more of a matte type of color. Alright, so last one in that row is this black with pink and purple shimmer in it, or flecks of glitter. I am not the biggest fan of this one. I'm not really sure what I would do with it because it doesn't come off as pigmented as the first four, but it's not a matte either, so I wouldn't really put this in my crease. I don't know that I would really put it all over my lid. Maybe an outer corner. I'm not really sure what I would do with this one. Alright, so now for the last four. These are all beautiful mattes. They all are very creamy and pigmented. So the first one is just your classic white cream type of matte. The next is more of a gray cream color. And this one isn't as buttery as the other ones, but it is still very beautiful. These last two are probably my two favorites in the entire palette. This first one is a lighter transition shade. Very nice warm red undertone and very light, but blends very beautifully. And the last one is more of a red undertoned brown. It is very stunning, very creamy, very beautiful. Both of these blend so well. Alright, so now for this palette that I haven't really tried on my eyes, but I can feel the quality of them. This one is very beautiful as well. So this is the Sounds of the City collection, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch these right now. So first we have this very beautiful frosty shade. This one is very pigmented. It's just your classic cream ivory type of shimmer. Next we have a brown that has some little flecks of, I think, silver shimmer in it. It's still very pigmented and creamy, but it does have that slight amount of shimmer to it. The next one is just a lighter version of the one right next to it. And the next one starts to have more of a gray undertone in it. Still very, very beautiful. The fifth one in is definitely like a true gray. And the last one on this row is more of a blue-gray with some shimmer in it as well. Alright, so for the bottom row, we now have this classic cream color, which is also a very pigmented, beautiful cream matte. Next to that, we have more of a taupey gray brown, but it's more of a dark brown than the other ones. Next to that, we have this true like charcoal type of color. That one is also very pigmented. And next to that, we have like this deep gray navy blue. I'm not really sure how to describe this color. I've never really owned it, but it comes off having this blue purpley hue to it. So I hope those swatches really helped you guys out. I hope that by showing you swatches you can really see how buttery and easy these go on. Most of those I just did 1 to 3 swipes back and forth, not pressing my finger very hard, and a lot of pigmentation came off. So I am just loving these. Go out and grab these. I'm gonna look and see if there are any more. I don't know that there are, but these are phenomenal. So please let me know if you guys can get your hands on these. Let me know how they work for you. I am absolutely in love with these. Floored at like the fact that this is $6. I mean, I'm holding $12 worth of product right here for Jessie's Girl, and I'm like,
I would pay like 25 bucks for these each. They are so good.
So get your hands on these. Let me know how they work out for you. I absolutely love them, and they are Freckled Beauty approved. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being supporters. I cannot tell you enough how much your comments and your likes mean to me. It really makes me feel all bubbly inside. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you did enjoy this video and find it very helpful. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you leave. You like how I'm holding these tissues? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you leave, and the little bell if you would like to be notified of any future videos that I upload. Bye!